Hi friends, this is Sanvi from My Book Stash. I'm a 10-year-old book enthusiast. I review children's books. In today's video, I'm going to review the book Case Closed, Mystery in the Mansion by Lauren Magaziner. If you like my review, please comment, subscribe and hit the like button. So let's get started. I have this Kindle edition which we got online. The cover page shows a boy holding a lantern who is going down a staircase with two more children. This is not like every normal book, my friends. It is called as a Choose Your Own Adventure book. I have never read such a book before. These kinds of books don't have a specific end to them. The end keeps changing with the kind of decisions the reader makes. Wikipedia tells us Choose Your Own Adventure books or Secret Path books is a series of children's game books where each story is written from a second-person point of view with the reader assuming the role of the protagonist and making choices that determine the main character's actions and the plot's outcome. I have read this book over and over again to check out the different possibilities and thoroughly enjoyed it. So this story is about a boy named Carlos who, along with his friend Eliza and her brother Frank, set out to solve a case in his mother's detective agency. The agency was failing and this case was the only means to end the financial crisis that Carlos's family was facing. The case revolves around a lady named Guinevere Lecavalier who has been receiving death threats. She had hired Carlos's mother's agency, Las Pistas, to find out the culprit. But Carlos's mother falls ill due to the flu, so Carlos decides to solve the case. Now, this anonymous person who threats the woman keeps asking Mrs. Cavalier about her husband's secret treasure. She is terrified for her life, so she is ready to meet this person's demands. But she doesn't know where her husband hid the secret treasure. Mrs. Cavalier is a filthy rich woman who has many enemies from her own past. Her husband passed away recently and left a fortune for the family. But it's not as easy as it sounds. He was very clever. He hid the treasure and left clues for the family to find it. So there are many puzzles to be solved in this book. Now, Mr. Cavalier has a son from his previous marriage whom Mrs. Cavalier does not accept in the family, and also a daughter who is on her own. Other possible suspects are the butler, the gardener, the lawyer, and a spying neighbor. Now, the children find out that the neighbor and Mrs. Cavalier are enemies. So, it's a possibility that the neighbor plotted the whole thing with the help of other suspects. The mansion in the mystery book has many dangerous tunnels and trapdoors. One wrong move and Mrs. Cavalier might fire Carlos and his mom's agency, or the kids may lose their lives. To find the treasure, the reader must solve a series of logical puzzles before the culprit beats them. Besides, there are snakes, crocodiles, and other traps in between. I must say, this is a uniquely written book with detailed puzzles which are very well thought upon. Now, let me show you how this book works. For instance, when you land on a page like this, you have two options. When you click on one option, it takes you on one of the paths to solve the mystery. Whereas when you click on the second option, it takes you on a different path. You have to continue doing so until you solve the mystery. Each path you choose has twists and turns that keep the readers involved. When I read it, it took me several tries before I could actually say, case closed. Haha. What I like about the book is, of course, the choose your own adventure concept. Also, I like the bond of friendship between Carlos and Eliza. When Carlos told Eliza about what was going on at home, she immediately stood by him and even started supporting him. Both of them had their strengths which helped them solve this case. I recommend this book for 10-year-olds and above. I give this book 4 stars for its open-ended story. That's all for today, friends. Stay tuned to my channel for more reviews on fictional and non-fictional books. Please subscribe to my channel if you like my review. See you later. Until then, goodbye.